Okay, it's Thursday, February 9th, 8:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Quick update on Million Token, a little bit on Bitcoin and the markets. Nothing really new, but let's see. We'll start with Million Token. There was a little drama with the Million Token website and the governance proposal. What something had expired and somebody took it over, so technically had to fix it. And there's a new link for the governance vote. So if you go to the governance vote, I think it's right here. We just have some archived stuff right now. There's no proposals or anything. So if you had previously bookmarked the governance site on your web browser, you might want to just go ahead and delete it and then update it. Or just when you want to vote, just go to the official Million Token website and then click the governance vote link here. So hopefully that has been renewed for a year. The website itself, milliontoken.org, I think something here says it's going to expire maybe April 3rd. So that's coming up pretty soon in, 2 months. So hopefully Tech Lead will renew it if it hasn't already been renewed, so we don't have issues like this in the future. Also something new in the official website, the Million Pool and Unicrypt liquidity farming has now been archived, which is basically Million Token saying the Million Pool is not going to be replenished for rewards. So the links are there if you need to go and access your funds. There's no point in having them in the pool for reasons I've stated before. In my previous videos, I gave good reasons why you would want to remove them. Again, there's probably not going to be any more rewards in here. And same with the farming. If you were providing liquidity, it looks like everything's finished. And those were the updates. And I think that's about it for Million Token websites. The Discord, I know there was some talk about some things here. I don't think the admins, should get, a bad rap. I think they've been banning people for good reasons. The people that took over the governance, I think they wanted to do a proposal to unban everybody, or called it amnesty or something like that. I think it was removed from the original official governance site, and then that's when they kind of decided to take it over because it, something had expired, and wanted to put the proposal there and some other clowny stuff. But I think if you're gonna make a proposal on the official website, go to Telegram or Discord, probably Discord, and talk about it with the people there and see if you get some feedback. Get some positive feedback from the admins, so that they're not going to delete it. Don't waste everybody's time if you're going to just post a proposal on the official website, governance site, and then you just might have it removed by the admins. I think they were a little rash. I think the proposal, if it was written okay, professionally, it was going to fail anyway. I'm pretty sure the community would have downvoted it and have the bans in place. And, as the shows of support, I did just recently, a couple of minutes ago, I rejoined the official Discord, showing my support for the admins. I think they're doing fine. I left because of all the trolling in the past. And, you got to make the community Discord invitable, or you don't want to scare new people away. And when I had left, I know they were like trolling people that were just asking basic questions. So if it comes to that again, I'll leave. But I think right now with the bear market, traffic's down for the websites, buys and sells are way down. And yeah, so that's that. Speaking about the price, and see now on Million Token on the Binance Smart Chain seems pretty steady with support just maybe at $2 or maybe a little bit below. It seems to be the support line there on Polygon or Proof of Stake, POS. It looks like it's still holding pretty strong at $2.27, which seems pretty high compared to the Binance Smart Chain and the Ethereum blockchain, but just showing comparisons. And then we have the Ethereum blockchain, which, where the whales probably are. We did have a breakdown. We were going up here, and I would consider this a break. We were going up on that channel, was holding support since really the beginning of January, beginning of the year, let's say. So it's just showing some weakness right now. So I wanted to pull up some, like, see who we're selling. And so this one wallet, he's all out, but he got in, you know, way early, like, you know, January when it first came out, like over a year ago. And he was buying like $5,000 here and there, buying, you know, 500 tokens for about $5,000, probably several times. And now the staking is done. He exited it out, and then he recently sold. Right, he sold 3 days ago, and then just within a day he sold his remaining like 1,000 or whatever. So he's out, and this is what I was just discussing constantly. Where now that the pool's over, there's going to be selling pressure. You know, who's in it for the long term? If you know, a million tokens at around $2 now, and it can go only down to $1, you're only going to lose 50%. If you're going to write this off, I think you might as well just wait, hang on to it until the end of, you know, the year, December of this year. If you're an American, you know, you want to write off taxes and stuff. So that would be my advice. You know, if million tokens still hanging around $2, and Bitcoin is doubled or tripled in value. Let's say it's at like, you know, $40,000 or $60,000 per Bitcoin, and million tokens still at $2. You know, then I'd say, you know, it's failed. The project's failed. There's not enough community support, and we could discuss about the reasons about it later, if that's the case. But then, you know, then I would probably sell some to write it off as a tax loss, and maybe buy back, perhaps. But I don't think there's any reason to sell now, you know, for tax reasons anyway. But if you think, you know, it's going to go down to $1, then obviously sell at $2, and maybe, you know, if that's a good enough reason for you, that's a good enough reason. Or if you have to sell to pay bills, obviously, you know, times are tough. And here's another wallet, same situation. They were accumulating, you know, staked it, and then exited, and then recently sold. This is 17 days ago, but they sold quite a bit, over another 1,000 there. So yeah, they exited 1,356 here. Probably the rewards were 85, and yeah, so they're out. So these people that were holding for over 500 days, staked it, watched their investment go down, and sold it all. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think they're going to try to buy the dip and come back. But again, I kind of want to buy, but, you know, my rule is I'm only going to buy at my previous, lower than my previous buy, which was below $2 anyway. I think I bought at 180 something. So if we still have these whales that have been, you know, pulling out of their million token out of the pool and selling, you know, we'll probably revisit $2 or lower. You know, it's just a matter of time, especially if the stock market and Bitcoin decide to roll over. So let's take a look at the S&P 500. All right, so, you know, the housing bubble, we couldn't break above that white moving average line, and the .com bubble, same thing here, and we're doing the same thing right now. In fact, did we even touch it? We came really close. No, we didn't touch it yet, but. You know, this is a waiting game for me. You know, if we can get above that line, like I said in my previous video, maybe I'll start dollar cost averaging. But if we're going to continue to go down, you know, I'm going to wait and stay on my cash. And this is the futures, same thing. You know, S&P 500 futures, you couldn't break above the white line in the previous two recessions, and here we are again. Just to, you know, show you easier way to see it. The dollar's at 102 right now. It looks like it's still heading down pretty sharply. We had this big spike up here back in, what was that, January 6th, and then it came, you know, down fast. We had another spike up recently, and if I had to bet, I guess, I'd say it's going to come back down pretty fast. So that's on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, you know, we could have another death cross here, which, you know, it could come all the way down here, you know, maybe at the end of the year, which, you know, if the dollar continues to go down, I'm hoping, you know, asset prices like the stock market and Bitcoin will go up. I forgot to get rid of that disclaimer. Sorry about that. This is not financial advice. I'm not, a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Let me get that out of the way. So, the US dollar, has been trending up really since June of 2009. I guess that's after the financial crisis, but it's been choppy, up and down, up and down, and up and down. And now maybe we're coming down here, or even get support at the previous resistance. So it looks like it's going to continue to go down. So if that's the case, maybe the stock market might finally break that line here. And same with, let's see what Bitcoin is doing real quick. Bitcoin, or in my earlier videos, I said, if we're above the 21 weekly moving average, just squiggly line here. Generally in the past, it holds support. We're above it. It's the first time we're breaking above it. If we come down and bounce off of it at like $20,600, I'm going to buy there if we get there. Whether we hold support or not, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging at least there, maybe somewhere around 21,000 as well. All these are my dollar cost averaging buys here. The green lines are the ones I bought. The yellow lines are the ones that are pending still. So I still want to buy when it goes down. I'll buy it if it goes up. If the markets, break this trend line and go up, it's kind of, there's so much going on in the economy now. It's kind of hard to say that the market's going to be healthy enough to go up. But, the stock market and the economy are separate. You think they go hand in hand, but sometimes they don't. Let's see what we have here. I think we went over this before. Nothing's changed there. It looks like the yellow moving average is slightly curving up still, right? Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, it's slightly moving up. So, that to me is a good sign. So, if we bounce off the 21 weekly moving average, that's a very, very good sign. And again, dollar cost averaging is easy to do because you don't have to time the market, and they're just small buys. So it's not like I'm going all in or anything. So previously, bull bands, we tested that 21 weekly moving average several times on our way up until we finally, had capitulation. And then same thing with the previous. But sometimes, in a bull market, it may not touch the 21 weekly moving average for a very long time before coming down. As you can see from here, it last touched it in September 7th, 2020, and it didn't even touch it until it capitulated. So just keep in mind with the million token, I showed you those two wallets that, I've been holding since the beginning. And, now that the pool's dried up, they were out. There's probably going to be other investors like that doing the same thing. And if you like having fun with charts, go to buybitcoinworldwide.com. They've got a lot of charts here if you want to have fun. I don't need to go through all this, but there's all these charts here. It looks like there's about 12 charts right there. Under the price, you've got more charts here under Bitcoin network analysis, price projection, moving averages, Mayer multiple bands. There's just so many charts here. So, the Mayer multiple bands, when was the last time we got into that yellow zone and then gone down? I guess, looking at this, it looks like we have a room to go up. But you got mining, stock to flow. And if you like more charts, you can go to charts.woobull.com or Google it if you can't find it. All these links here are charts. You got the Bitcoin NVT ratio. Takes a while to load, and then you got a chart. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you like charts like me and you're looking for websites that have a lot of charts, check out Willy Woo's website, and then also the buybitcoinworldwide.com website. There's lots of charts there. But I forgot about this website. I had come across it during my break at work, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should look into that some more. Okay, so everybody has a good time. Give me a like, subscribe, comment down below if you like this content, and please share. Thanks.